Well, hi there, everyone. Welcome. Again, thank you to the 350 subscribers that have subscribed to this lovely channel, Friends of the Feather. This is Marie. She's a salmon favrel. Her apartment's about to get a makeover. If you guys had watched my earlier video, I had mentioned that I was going to be doing some renovations to the coop. I want to do the deep bed method. So this is the result, which I'm thinking that this would be absolutely wonderful fertilizer. But I have completely cleaned out this. As you can see, everything is nice and spanky, sparkly clean. Now the chickens are upset because I have blocked their way in here, because I want this to dry out a little bit. I'm going to give it one last sweep before I put down the new stuff. In other news, if anyone has been following the mousecapades, score me 1, mousetrap 0. I was moving all these blocks around. If you remember, the waterers were right here. They have now been relocated to over here, and there were blocks underneath the nesting boxes. So I moved those blocks out, and when I did that, I found a nice little apartment that the mice had set up, and they were scurrying all about, and I was they don't freak me out, so I was just standing there watching them, and they were scurrying about, so I stomped one, and I didn't actually think I heard it, but there he is. So proof, I have a body count now. So I actually tried to give it to the chickens, and they weren't interested at all. So you see them over there lurking. I'm going to try to do something about these poopy walls, guys. That just looks unsightly. I am so sorry that you have to look at that every time I do a video in here. That's just gross. Anyway, I'll get back to you here in a second once I get everything spread out and show you what I'm doing. I just wanted to let everybody know where we're at. So BRB. Okay, we're back. I've done the final sweep. It's still a little rough in places, but I think it'll suffice. I'm using this right here, which is the premium pine shavings. Now, fluffs for comfort. So what I've done here, what I've read about the deep bed method is that you have to, there has to be some upkeep. Like, you kind of have to fluff it if the chickens don't. In theory, they should, peck around in it and fluff it up. But there will be places like this corner over here is bad, and this corner over here gets really bad because that's where they poop at night, as you can see. So those areas might need a little bit more love. And this right here I put in because it said that high traffic areas will need to be fluffed a little bit extra too. So I decided to put some 2x4s down there because it's perfect height for the entrance, that little gap that's there. And then that way I don't have to worry about that little section right there. I can just keep that somewhat cleaned off and it should be fine. So I'm going to run these girls out of here. Uh-oh, looks like someone's wanting to lay an egg. That's why she was flipping out about not being able to get in here. Yeah, so we'll let these girls do their thing. You going too? They're little Dada Rallies? Laddie? They're thinking about it. Don't poop on my clean floor before I have a chance to get it set up for y'all. Okay, be right back. Alright, everybody. Finished product. Here we are. I know it doesn't look very impressive, but it is. This was 4 bags of what you saw in just a little bit ago. Probably a little more than I needed. I probably could have got by with 3, but I bought 10, so I went ahead and put 4 in here. I used this block right here as a measure because that was 8 inches. So as you can see, some places are a little higher than 8 inches. It said 6 to 8 inches, so it could be either. I also hung their feeder because I was tired of them pooping in it because I had it hanging from their roost. So I hung that so it's freestanding now. Got their waters over here, which they should be coming in to get because they haven't had any for a minute. I think I'm going to put their bucket back outside so we don't have to worry about that. I'd also like to put their other feeder in here because when it's muddy, it's a pain in the butt to go out there. But so yeah, here we are with the deep litter. Again, I have corralled the mice out of this area. We still have our mouse trap set up. Again, I have beat the mouse trap. I have 1 kill under my belt. It has 0. And here they come to check it out, to see what's what. Yeah, see, I knew they'd be wanting some water. Alright, I just wanted to show everybody what I was doing. If anyone's curious about the deep litter method, I guess this is it. It said to use something, a litter that was carbon-based. I went with pine. That was one of the more highly recommended things. It did say that if you use smaller, like if I would have used fine shavings, then it would have, they biodegrade faster. These will be a little slower, but yeah, that is what it is. But all right, I hope everybody's having a good day. Bye-bye. Coop Clean Out Supplemental. I found the most fascinating game. It's whack-a-mouse, right? We all know whack-a-mole. It's whack-a-mouse. So the mice are hiding in these little, I'm taking away all their hiding places, right? So I've removed all of the refuse that was in the corner over here. I found out they like to hang out over here. This is where this is one of the places they're coming in. Obviously there are many chinks in the armor of where they can get in here. I'm not saying that's the only way. So I was cleaning this out and I noticed that there were lots of mice down in these little holes. So they started like, they weren't leaving. It was so strange. They just started like hopping from hole to hole. So I took my trusty broom and we played whack-a-mouse for about 5 minutes. It was very entertaining. And again, I will have to say I am now 2-0 against the mouse trap. We have proof right there. No, it is not the same mouse. I have taken care of 2 of them myself today. Yeah, so that was very entertaining. Too bad I did not get that on video because that would have been internet gold. But either way, here we are. Thank you guys.